Mrs. Long believes that in my American literature class, there is a student capable of writing a great story, like the ones we read in our anthology. She told us the instruction we have received over the elements of a short story have been more than enough for us to put the lesson to use. Now we are to take what we have learned and apply it. Since spring break has come, we are not supposed to write a short story just yet. We are supposed to go through the process of developing an idea. According to Mrs. Long, every great writer needs time to reflect. So I need to come up with a plot. Doesn't every story start this way? Okay, so a plot. That should be easy enough. In class we learned a plot is how the author arranges events to develop his basic idea. It is the sequence of events in a story or play. Well, that doesn't sound too hard, though I am not sure where my plot should come from. Mrs. Long told us to write about what we know. Writing about what you know will make the story come alive, she said, to be more realistic. She suggested that I write about the time I am spending here, in La Cucarita, a village in the Dominican Republic. Okay, so since that means I am writing a fictional story based on my spring break spent on a mission trip, I will be writing about me and my reactions. So, I will use first-person point of view for the narrator. According to Mrs. Long, point of view is described as an angle in which a story is told. So in first person, the story is told by the protagonist, or one of the characters who interacts closely with the protagonist or other characters. Okay, this means readers will know what I'm feeling. That sounds easy enough. To write with the pronoun I. Now that I know how I want to write, I need to develop my idea. Wow, just looking at this village, I am feeling the warmth from families who have so little, but want to open their homes to me. This little village tucked away in the middle of the mountains. Who knew places like this still existed in the year 2010? Well, my setting won't be hard to write about. Then again, how does one describe this view? In class we read stories where settings were not important at all. But for my story, the time and location in which a story takes place is going to be extremely important. Since I am writing a short story, I need to know who I am writing about. The fictional version of me will be the main character. But if I remember from class, there are two meanings for the word character. The person in a work of fiction and the characteristics of a person. I guess that means I will be doing some soul searching here, so I can develop a realistic character. One thing I know is that I want my story to have a message about these incredible people. I want to show that I am caring and compassionate, but so are they. So that means I need what Miss Long says is the key to all great works. I need a theme, which needs to be the controlling idea or central insight in my story. I think my message will be compassion. All of humanity is equal. We all share the same feelings, and we all deserve the same rights. So, my message is that we are all connected.